YouTube anime lovers, episode 3 of Divine Gate. Kind of just binge watched it, so got that review out. Um, Probably gonna go back to a couple animes and throw in some reviews. Gotta get started on Classroom Assassination because season 2, episode 4 is out. I gotta get down with that because I just watched the first season. The first season was lit. So, episode 3 of Divine Gate. It's another past story, past episode. This time it was on Midori. One thing I will have to say is I don't know why it's like a narrator in the beginning of every episode. It was weird. Like we're not reading a book, so it's kind of make it seem like we're reading a book because it's a narrator in every beginning of the episode. It's like I don't know, like somebody narrating it, not life, and I don't like it. But okay, we start off with Midori. She's actually fighting, and they're actually trying to like slowly bring in new characters in there because she's fighting this dude with an axe. We don't know none of these new characters' name yet, but she's holding her own basically. She's doing pretty well, and she says she got to be first. That's all she said in this episode. I gotta be one. I gotta be one. I'm like, what does that mean? So, they end up having a party, and she end up like asking Alto why he wants to see the Divine Gate. Like, what's his reason? Alto doesn't give in, and because Midori kind of cut him off, saying, I gotta be number one. Again, she says, and I'm just like, what is wrong with her? So, finally, she talked to Akane and let him know what happens, and it's this whole, past story of her best friend. Her best friend, they've been friends since little kids, maybe 5 or younger. They actually promised each other, we're gonna be best friends. You're gonna be my number one until forever. So, Midori says, all right, you're already my number one. Wish granted. So they got older, high school, I believe, or maybe um, middle school, and they went, and Midori, which I thought she was going to be the one that was not as cool with other people, but she actually was the popular one, and the other girl wasn't. I think her name was Athena or Arena, maybe Arena. Don't quote me on that, but basically her friend got jealous. She don't, she's not a people person basically, and Midori, hung out with some girls, said maybe you should, come to the festival. And Midori said, sure, I'll invite one more person. She tried, she said no. She said, you're all the friend I need, basically. And when it came to her, she's like a bit, you know, a bit obsessive because she said, you don't need anybody, you just need me. I'm your number one. We're here together, alright? And, we don't need nobody else. And Midori even was like, that's too heavy. And it was kind of messed up, but it was the way she came on. And the girl ran away. So, Midori, feeling sorry, she still went to the festival and ended up, people was talking about how a girl was missing. Turns out the girl text Midori said she's going to the Divine Gate. And, she went to the mountains and she ended up finding it. So Midori thinks her best friend is waiting for her at the Divine Gate. That's why she must be number one to reach it. And, that's what her motivation to reach it is. Weird. It makes me really wonder after this episode if the Divine Gate is really something good. I don't think it is, and that's just the vibe I'm getting. But we meet another character. I don't know his name, but he's like a wizard, and clearly Arthur invited Loki and the wizard to like sit down. And he says, "You guys are gonna just watch. We are gonna get the Divine Gate open." And clearly the wizard looked worried. So YouTube, anime lovers, the wizard was really kind of like, worried too. And I was thinking, saying like, what the hell is this dude Arthur up to? It's kind of scary. But other than that, Arthur and his counsel didn't look too, on good terms. One guy left, then he was mad, and I'm just like, oh, what does that mean? So this episode was just another, past story. Midori was about this time, and I'm really hoping they get past that now. Hopefully, we can get into some action, and they tell us who they're actually against as an enemy wise, and hopefully we get there. But you guys, let me know if you like this anime. If you do, tell me why. If you don't, tell me why not. Peace out.